is initial value? What is initial value? I didn't teach you starting from something. It's the what? We had 6% on this problem. I mean, can't nobody tell me nothing on initial value. So that's why I'm constantly preaching. You got to know vocabulary if you want to solve a problem. So initial value is our y-intercept. I told us we find the y-intercept when we know that x is equal to what? So what is my initial value? You must be the only one that had it right. Initial value is our y-intercept. They give me a table, it's when x equals to 0. If they give me a coordinate plane, it's wherever I cross over that y-axis at. What do you think a lot of people did on this problem? Y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Everybody wants to use it. And it is ain't nothing up there about slope here.
I thought maybe it mattered to y 0.
They did. Some of them gave me the answer of 0 for y. Some of them gave me -2. So they told me that they do know that we did discuss something being 0. They just had the wrong one.
X over y.
X over y. That's what they were doing. They were dividing out trying to find slope. So what initial value?
Y-intercept.
I need you to get that. This is an easy question. 6%? Any work on this one?
No.
6%. That's the best we as 8th graders do. Y'all find I'm different than Maxwell. I look at your test every week to see how we're doing. Every week. Because if we ain't doing it in class, are we going to do it on 9-week tests?
No.
Are we going to do it on state tests? No. And that's the main thing I need to hold on to you get in your head. Because if you ain't doing it with us, you ain't going to do it when you by yourself. Any questions about number 22? Why did you miss it?
I didn't even put y2 minus y1.
So I did slope formula.
I didn't really get it.
I didn't get it, didn't understand it. You can put that. That's being honest. I was confused. That's being honest. Let me know I ain't because I'm just so lost. I guess. That's why I missed it. Some of you might find out some information. I ain't no problem doing. I just get some. So 0 thing, keep it moving. All right, number 11. Ask what is the slope of the line? What's our key word? Slope. And then you should have recognized that they gave you a what?
A graph.
A graph with some what?
No. We got triangle.
Oh, that was all week. Rise over run. I see triangles. What's our rise?
2.
What's our run?
3.
Reading it from left to right. Why? I just said read from left to right. Somebody need that on their paper. Going down, that means negative. So we should have had -2/3. Would any others be the answer? And common sense say if it's a click all, common sense will be what I know is about 2/3. Can any of the other fractions be simplified to 2/3? Why did we miss it?
I only have one come down.
Okay, did you put that in your block? I only chose one answer.
I ain't see -2 after -3 over 2.
Ah, so you did the opposite?
I asked them to run around.
Ah, run over rise. Anybody else? So what you came up with your 4/6, and then you kind of left it at 4/6, and then pay attention that it need to be simplified to 2/3. I can go with that.
I left it at negative.
Left it at -2/3, then choose the other one. And some of you need to put on there that you didn't put it was negative. A lot of y'all chose this and this. So that told me we do know how to use our rise over run, but we didn't pay attention to
The sign.
and to read it from left to right to see if it was going up or down. And the purpose is for you to find your mistakes. The purpose is for you to look at me crazy and stupid. I didn't do your test, you did your test. The purpose is for you to see why I got it wrong, help me fix it so that when I see it again, I can correct it. All right, 20 say compare the rates of change of the following functions. Keywords.
Rate of change.
Rates of change. What's another word?
Slow. Oh, constant or proportionality.
We'll go with slope, constant proportionality. That's all mean we go with it. So that means we gotta find the slope. They said compare. So that means what? If I'm comparing.
Which ones? Say how they're alive. See how they're different in a lot.
Y'all feel missing the main point?
What you ask?
That is more than what?
One.
It's more than one. I said they said compare, and I asked her, what does it tell us? But the first thing she told us, I'm dealing with at least two things. Some of us didn't recognize that these two things. We did one thing up top when we read choose them. But these are two separate things. So they gave us a table, they gave us a according to plan. In my table, how can I find my slope? No, it's not proportional. I ain't look at it and determine if it's proportional.
Y go up, minus Y1.
Good job. Y2 minus Y1 divided by X2 minus X1. Which points are we looking at?
2, 2, and 3, 4.
2, 2, 3, 4. So common sense will say the top is X, the bottom is Y. If that's my first point, then that's my second point. So what's our Y2? Y1, X2, X1, 4 minus 2, 3 minus 2. So our slope is 2 over 1 or 2. Good job. Hayden recognized that's our y-intercept. We don't need it at this instance, but we do know how to find it. At the bottom, you should have recognized they gave you a coordinate plane, but they also gave you an equation. What do I know about equation? What's equation form? You don't just say MS, it start with y equals to what are the parts of it? M stands for, B stands for. So that means some of the paper need to look just like that. You need to have that equation over there where you showing, hey, this is the part of this is the part of that. So let me sit here looking at me, you know, my model, my pencil, who else need to be moving? Uh-huh. So what's our slope of this second one?
2.
I'm about to say, you just said MX and M is slope. I don't know how else, but so the M is equal to 2. It's a comparing what you recognize. It's comparing what you recognize.
The two, they're the same.
They're the same. I got a 2 at the bottom. I got a 2 up top. Got the same rates of change. Is that something I can get just by looking?
No.
A lot of us failed because I just didn't try. You had 2 charts on board. Pretty good steps on it. Proportional relationship, how to find slope, even had triangles up there for rise over run. You had some good examples on my board on Friday. All right, we're gonna do 2 more of these for today. Number 6 and number 23. I'm gonna give you about 2-3 minutes to get that. 6 and 23.
I thought I remember doing I thought I put the correct answer.
You thought you for what?
The correct answer for the one.
I don't know how.
I thought I did.
Allegedly. Yeah, you ain't right, that's yours. Okay, put your correct content in, but you know, you have to put them all over. All right, 23 said describe the behavior of the following function. Describe the behavior of the following function. How do we read the graph? Left, right. Huh?
It's consistent. Then it increase.
What tell you that that's consistent?
Don't spread across.
You don't even know your words, because they do not say consistent.
Oh.
And what does constant mean?
Like,
Constant mean I'm not changing. That's why it's a straight line. Should you teach all that? Oh, that's what constant means, not changing. So in the beginning, it was at a standstill or repeated the same thing. Then what happened?
It increased. It decreased.
Get that yellow bird.
I had something different because I didn't see the first one.
Didn't see the first one.
Yeah.
Make sure you put it on wild list. It was on there, it was some little dashes Friday. Everybody looked over them little dashes in the beginning and it literally said increase. Yeah, I thought it started with the green ones and went down. So make sure that's on your why I missed it. I didn't see that beginning. All right, number 6 said calculate the slope of the given line, determine which of the following statements is true. What we recognize? The slope in.
David, just a short line.
Hold on. Hello. I'm all right. Well, I got a class, so what's up? And then what his test out? Yes, sir, I can send it to Ms. Burns. Okay, yeah, I'll send it to you and I'll send it to her. Wait, I'll send it on all keys. It's a spreadsheet that I have all the ones that you have for us in. Yes, sir. When I just picked up with where she stopped at last week. So we pretty much just picked up and going from where she stopped at. They should still have all their grades from first 9 weeks. From last year and the beginning of this year. Okay, I can do that. I can do that. I see what you're doing. I got you. If you can give me about 20 minutes, I got you. All right. Okay. All right, and this one was also a proportional relationship. What do you know about proportional relationship?
And the same on the same line. On the same slope.
Go through the origin.
Straight line.
Straight line.
Constant
Constant proportionality.
It's linear.
It's linear. He said straight line.
Gotta say so.
You see two things up there? See, this is the main thing that's over there. Everybody look for forced relationships. In the purple, it got a big old box on it. Wow, we keep failing because y'all ain't getting nothing to click. Forced relationships, the only one we can talk about wild X. So that means I can get me a point, or I can find X of 1. But looking at this, clearly I ain't got no X of 1. So I either with this point, or this point. Which one we going with?
13 and 30.
So the Y value is 30. So that would have been 30 divided by 10, which would give us what? 3. So that means answer choices C and D were gone. But then the next thing you got to ask yourself is, what do the pieces of that problem represent? So when we just saying Y over X, we ain't just saying it just to be saying it. What's our Y label? And so that tell me I got 3 miles per 1 what? What is our answer? So that's why I tell you to learn the notion Y over X. So if you ever got put in that terms to know what's the unit rate, you know why we get the labels that we get. So if that was you that was struggling on that, definitely make sure you get it. All right, put that to the side. Take your piece of paper, get ready for some notes. Today we're moving into solving linear equations. Solving linear equations. Take one. Solving linear equations. Coefficient.
Coefficient is a variable and a number.
A number with a variable. Good job. Thank you, Sam. Rational number. Such as. Distributive property.
Multiplying by the number on the outside.
Well, you need to rephrase that. Multiply the outside by everything on the inside. So I told you if you move the average, you probably go ahead and about 5 things on the inside. So it's best to say that. Multiply the outside by everything on the inside. Combine like terms.
Combine all terms of same variable.
We got to have the same variables. So hey, no one knows the vocabulary, huh? So I mean, if you don't know the vocabulary that I need before teaching this, what you think you're gonna do? Yeah, I'm a fail. 3 people expect the vocabulary. 3 people. And you've been on rational numbers since school started this year. So if you still can't tell us a rational number, and we almost at Christmas, something wrong. But as I stated, we can't move on if you don't even already know this. Coefficient is a number with a variable. Good job, Vine. She won't remind us of that. What's a constant?
It's the number by itself.
Good job, Vine. So coefficient is a number with a variable. Constant is a number by itself. You don't need this. We ain't getting this because we supposed to know this. I ain't gonna waste my time copying this because you supposed to know this. Rational number, Melody reminds us that that's any number that can read as a fraction. She told us some decimals. Somebody said percent, somebody said a whole number, somebody said repeating decimal. Distributive property, Hayden reminds us that we multiply a number on the outside by things on the inside. What's an equation? Now you gotta read and tell me you don't know what it is. What's an equation?
It's when either multiply or divide.
What's an equation? Now you gotta read to show me that then. You had to read to tell me that. What's the one thing that you don't learn about equations before now? It's like what? So when I say what's an equation, what should you tell me? That's in your own words. If you can't tell to me in your own words, do you know what it is? No. I ain't say try to get me to shows, tools, spreadsheets, or equivalent. I ain't say do that, so you supposed to know that, put in your own words. You can't tell me your own words, we don't know it. Come by my turn, somebody told us, same girl. And constants, none of us that stand alone. Inverse operations.
The opposite.
Good job, thank you. That's in our own words. Inverse operations are opposites. Add is 2. Subtract is 2.
And
multiply is 2.
Divide.
Divide is 2.
Multiply.
Why do you think I just had you repeat that?
To
Get
in my head. So what do you mean? I'll repeat that still sitting there.
I go get it.
Is that a new skill in inverse operation?
No.
But the more I say it, the more it starts to click. You happy with your grade on Friday?
No.
It ain't gonna get no better from still sitting in class refusing to let it do it. 3 steps on what we is gonna use today. I'm gonna give you 3 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes. Yes, ma'am.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
um,
Okay.
okay.
Crack the door, Kyle. Alright, so I'm in your way. Step one, what does it say?
Combine all terms and or used to distribute property to the by the expression or inside.
So come in and say, if you come in on the right note, there you go, get your pills and get started. It's hers, so she packed it up when I told her to get one and pass it up. She passed them all up. Who there? Yo. Alright, so the first thing tells us combine like terms and or use the distributive property. One main thing to know, you need two terms on both sides of your equal sign. So if you got more than two terms, that's telling you that you're gonna have to follow step one. So how many terms should I have?
Two.
Two. If it's more than two, what that mean? Somebody didn't pay attention to what I said. And what does step one tell us?
Combine like terms and or slash or use the distributive property.
So if I got more than two, I'm gonna have to combine or use the distributive property. Step two, what does it tell us?
Subtract one variable times only be dealt with one variable.
So we're gonna be looking at variables on both sides of the equal sign. It told us to subtract which one. Ain't told us which one do we use to subtract. The lowest. So that means I'm gonna start evaluating which one will be my lowest. What's the next piece tell us?
Each side should still have terms. No side should be blank or empty.
So common sense will say if that's the only thing on that side, I cannot get rid of it. I'm gonna have to move something from the other side. Cannot be left empty. And then the third step tell us to use what? Inverse operation. Now these are the same steps that you used last year in 7th grade. It's all two-step equations. Step one told us to add and subtract the constant. What's our constant?
The number by itself.
Good job. Number by itself. Step two told us to multiply and divide by our. And the coefficient is a number that. Good job. We ready? You missed some, you're gonna have to get it from a friend because that's been too long. All right, it said the square and equilateral triangle shown have the same perimeter. What was the value of x? It's pretty fun, so you need to look and see the one that says example one. Keep your notes out, baby. I never say put your notes up, but you ain't learned it enough to put your notes up. Keep your notes right to the side. All right, it says the square and equilateral triangle shown have the same perimeter. What's the value of x? What do I know about the square? Good job tonight. So if they told me one side is x plus 3, what can I say about the other 3? So guess what I'm gonna do? Label. A lot of times they give you pictures and stuff and we never use them. It's only for a reason because they know somebody gonna need that picture. Some of us be a little challenged. Like I tell you, I'm a little challenged. I be needing my pictures. What do I know about an equilateral triangle? What's equal? What does equilateral mean?
All sides equal.
Okay, all sides equal. So if one side is 3x minus 1?
The other side is
So I'm gonna label it if I need to. Some of us need to see it. We can't do it in our head. It came down and said they got the same perimeter. What the same mean?
alike.
What's another way I can say that in math? Equal. Okay. If I said we dealing with equations, I know I'm gonna have something up there telling me equal. Perimeter. How do I find perimeter? And what? And all my sides. So they told me both of these are the same. So I'm gonna look at my square first. I need to do some combined like terms because I can't do nothing with that.
Well,
So 4x plus 12 equal to some. I still separate my equal sign with a line to make sure I do both sides. All right, now looking at our triangle. Do I have two terms on both sides?
Yeah.
So now I'm ready to start solving. Step 2 in your notes said do what? Subtract one of our variables and we said we use to pick out which one? The lowest. So looking up here, we got 4x minus. Which one's the lowest? 4. It's positive, so how we get rid of it? And we do that on both sides. That's why we draw the line to make sure we get both sides. So what's 9x minus 4x? So now we got 12 equal to 5x minus 3. Now we're moving down to step 3. A in step 3 told us what?
Use inverse operation.
Step 3 told us what? What's the constant on the side with the variable?
12.
On the side with the variable. Why won't we look at 12?
Because it don't have the variable.
Why won't we look at 12?
Because what one term?
And if I try to get rid of it, what's gonna happen on that left side? I'm gonna have nothing, but we just said earlier that we can never have what? Nothing. So that means we gotta go on the other side. So 3 is negative, so how we gotta get rid of it? Add 3 on both sides. 12 plus 3. Good job. Final step.
Divide 15 by 5.
Divide by 5 on both sides. So now we got x is equal to
3.
Questions on it? Any questions? Find yourselves as we go. Example 2, somebody start reading while they finish reading what they need on my board. You don't matter which one? Oh, that's it. Should say example 2. Oh. It printed the list funny because the internet was out and I was trying to make sure I had it ready.
Which equation has the same solution as?
You want example 2.
Oh.
The top should say example something.
1/5. Oh. 1/5 square number plus 3 times the number is equal to twice the number plus 42. What is the number?
So if I still is on solve an equation, all them words that I need to use to make a what? Equation. So I'm gonna reread it after y'all. It say 1/5 of a number. 1/5. How I write that?
100.
Of mean what? So if we don't know by now, of mean multiply, you finna what? Yep. A number. I hate using x as a variable and tell me why. Because if they use multiplication symbol with the x, they confuse it and they don't know if that means multiply, that's an x. Give me another variable. So 1/5 of a number, it's a plus, what that means? 3 times the number. Hello? Okay. 3 times the number. Hey, then what number did you give us? So 3 times the number. Okay. Is equal to. Is equal to. Okay. Twice the number. Did I make something up?
No.
Did I just start putting numbers any kind of way?
No.
As I read, I wrote. So that's why it's important for you to know keywords. So you know what you're doing, why you're doing, and how you're doing. Check out something. Got a calculator in the bin. What do you recognize?
Both sides
There's
are
only one. There's only one constant.
There's only one variable.
Well, that.
There's only
both got an app.
Before we everybody huddles, 30 seconds. Observe that problem. Stop trying to talk and give me an answer and think about what you recognize.
They are probably.
Other than that.
One side has 2 sheets and one side has 1 sheet.
One side got 2 variables. So before I can do anything else, what do I need to do on this side?
No, you should get that.
What's that one of those? So what do I need to do on that side? If I recognize I got 2 variables like Kim said, I need to combine. So what's 3 plus a 5th? Oh, okay. A lot of us don't know no dental fractions. We sitting there confused right now. I ain't do nothing on the other side, so bring it all down. You got stuff on your paper? I don't know if I think pencil on none. But then on Friday, we'll make another L. And then Mama want me to give us another test correction for L's that we get, because all I got to do is pay attention in class. That's yours. What's next? Which is? Who see? So now I got 42 is equal to 3 1/5 minus 2. 1 1/5 C. Final step.
Divide each side by 1/5 or 1.5.
That's 1 1/5. That ain't 1.25.
One question. Yeah.
1.2.
I guess he the only one recognize he was ain't that to a decimal. We can't divide until we know what a 50 is as a decimal, which is 1.2. So now I got 42 being divided by 1.2. Somebody check. Huh? Check that. 42 divided by 1.2. So the number that they should have had or the number they started with was 35. Questions on it? All right, so I look at the first problem. You probably have all 9 for homework. You can blame that on trying to get some test correction. I was done.
Teacher, please keep us interruption. Xavier Perkins, report to the office. Xavier Perkins, report to the office.
Calculator, you see the BN right there? When they call us, make sure you drop the calculator in the bin. So tonight for homework, what should you do? So tonight for homework, what should you do? Come back. I don't know. Okay, so now let's skip it and move on. Put the list off, and like Kim said, remind us tomorrow when we review it, make sure you ask the question. And yeah, you're gonna be stuck and confused. That means have your notes out with you. That's why we give you notes. So that when you be home, you ask yourself, what's step 1? What's step 2? You did go to keep it. Yeah, that's your job to hold on to that, turn it in on Thursday. Every day this week, so I'm getting to go test correction. So by Friday, everybody test correction should be complete. Calculators, not being calculators, make sure they go in my being. Well, we have enough I mean, one of these ways, calculators, so they make it my being, calculators. You too, Olivia. All right, baby. How was the thing? It was good.
I was about to ask.
Oh, you don't know.